Hello, Earth Party people. Welcome back. Thank you for being here. Thank you for tuning in. Today is the actual eclipse, the total lunar eclipse in Virgo. And I'm going to share, per usual, some intuitive insights. Take what resonates, totally leave what doesn't. And we're going to jump in. I'm going to float over some little popcorn kernels for you guys to marinate on, to discern if it feels true for you or not. Again, like just take what resonates and drop what doesn't. But hopefully these little popcorn kernels just allow you to sit with what's alive for yourself and maybe just give you a little different perspective on what is happening in the cosmos, within collective consciousness here on Earth, and within Earth herself. So couple of things I want to talk about. We are officially we're in it. Eclipse season 2025. This is the first eclipse of this year. We are entering a portal way of learning to love ourselves fully. This is learning to love ourselves with unconditional love, grace, compassion, acceptance. It's really turning the dial up on every aspect of unconditional love towards ourselves first. This South Node in Virgo energy is really asking for a full release of, again, outdated versions of who we are and what may have served us in terms of our patterning, how we speak to ourselves, how we move through our day, how worthy we feel in our days, how we really talk to ourselves in the mind is really one of the biggest things going on right now. I have another video where I talk about the collective mental fragmentation. I've done a video every day this week. Feel free to check them out if you feel called. But again, for today, it's really this initiation into deeper understanding of what a grounded, embodied feeling of unconditional love is in this time and space on Earth, in your physical form, in this human experience now. This also involves a level of detaching from control. And usually when we have behavior or thought patterns or words towards ourselves that are stemming from control, it's because we feel unsafe or not secure for various reasons. So we are redefining what safety and security feels like in our bodies, a mental, emotional, spiritual, and physical bodies, in our auric field, what it feels like to be safe and secure amongst these very dynamic times on this planet where a lot is whizzing around attempting to find a host. And if you are fully embodied in getting to know with love, acceptance, and grace and compassion yourself and another and your community and this planet, like that is how you radiate. That's how you channel unconditional love onto this planet. So it's releasing attachment to control, to known outcomes, and coming back to grounding in love, compassion, and trust. This also brings us into the power of the present moment and could be highlighting some things today and during eclipse season of like where, as a collective and also individually, where we are uncomfortable with the present moment, where we are uncomfortable with being fully here now, and realizing that this moment is where we outcreate the matrix. Where the matrix or the matrices on this planet want us to stay is in the past or in the future. It's a radical act of sovereignty and freedom and liberation to choose the present moment fully. And that's what we're being invited to do. We also have Venus retrograde. It's been retrograde for about a week. This is inviting us with the eclipse today in particular to kind of reassess, what do you value? Going back to basics, what do you value in your human experience? Specifically in your physical human experience. So what do you value in how you treat your body, this temple? What do you value in how you treat your mind, how you treat your gut, how you treat your heart, how you treat your spiritual body, how you treat your Shen, how you treat your auric field, how you treat this incarnation's bodies, and also what's in your physical environment. So this could be your relationship to money. This could be your relationship to things. This could be your relationship to expression through clothes or jewelry. But like there's some big shifts and big recalibrations coming back to who am I now? And am I valuing what I actually value? Time, money, resources in your physical environment in the ways that you desire to live. It's taking a look at that. This also includes like what you value in relationship, what you value in your friendships, what you value in your family relationships, your community, your neighbors, and of course, your romantic partners, your lovers. And this is all kind of coming up to be looked at because I said this in another video, but we are entering a very, very, very exciting time where Gaia has fortified enough of this incredible light to hold these new divine unions coming together. This is divine union outside of yourself. So this is with a divine counterpart of some sort. Soulmate. For some people, it might be twin flames. But mostly with what I've been getting, it is more divine counterpart and soulmate connections that are grounding into the physical, which is very, very, very exciting for the ascension of us all, the ascension of this planet. And with that, if you are already in union with your counterpart, like this also is a time where that gets like a shift. It gets an upgrade. It gets an up level. And these are just really exciting times for love, like really exciting times for love. And I'm just getting giddy over here. It's going to be the best. So I'm really excited to see how that shifts the collective consciousness. And from a grid working perspective, that's a whole other shtick I could talk about. But divine unions coming in hot. I'm so excited to witness how this unfolds. And it's going to be beautiful. The last thing that was a curve ball for today, but it is very potent and it is very real in terms of the collective energy relating to those who are already on their awakening journey. So this is specifically for people, and really, if you're watching this, you are well on your journey. But if you have ever felt, doesn't matter male, female, if you have ever felt kind of this witch wound energy from another lifetime on this planet where you were expressing your intuitive gifts, you were working with the land, you were working with the herbs, you were working with the elementals, you were working with channeling your intuitive gifts with this planet and with nature. Usually, I think we interpret the witch wound coming from mostly masculine energy towards a feminine energy. That's not always the case, but basically, I think there's like a vision of like, white guys in Salem, Massachusetts, going after, whatever aged women. This is a generalization, but I'm using it for an example because I think we think our witch wounds within us and our Akashic records and our auric fields and our multidimensional selves are usually coming from a masculine energy on this planet. And what's coming up today to the surface is actually anywhere where you or someone may have a connection with another feminine energy who had a role in your witch wound being like you being found out, discovered, and then persecuted, killed. Very real, awful, awful, awful scenes and scenarios relating to that. And it's like this there's like something happening with feminine relationships with one another in the spiritual space. And something now is being cleared and completed relating to any of these aspects of the past where you have been either told, like your friend told on you to people, the villagers, whatever, and it kind of it like really like affected the, I don't really use this word, but it's the best word for what I'm trying to say. Like it really affected the sisterhood energy on this planet, and the feminine having reverence for the feminine not being so in fear when they are either actively co-creating or receiving from another feminine who is also a healer. There's just something here with feminine energy in the spiritual space, like people who are actively in the spiritual space, who are closing and completing certain friendships and reclaiming parts of yourself that are really needed for this eclipse season and beyond for you to embody. I hope that makes sense. I'm going to leave it there. Let me know how this lands. I will be back tomorrow. I'm doing a video every day this week. These energies are wild, and I'm just energizing that we are loving ourselves more, making this earth party more vibrant and more full of life in a matrix world that does not desire life on this planet. So I'm going to leave it at that. Lots of love your way. Big hugs. Thanks for tuning in. Until next time.